The topic at hand comes from www.waltdiddy.com, and the topic of discussion is, are you the family black sheep? This information comes from personal experience. When you come to the website, if you want to read along with the presentation, you'll find a lot of impactful information, how to be happy being the black sheep of your family. As I mentioned just moments ago, there's the black sheep in every organization. Sir, you're in a fraternity. There's black sheeps. Ma'am, you're with your sorors, your sisters in a sorority. There's the black sheep. She crossed over just like everyone else. He's initiated just like everyone else. But every group, every organization, even here on YouTube, in these sectors, they have to be the black sheep. The first question that we ask ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, is, what is the family black sheep? What is a black sheep? And this is what I wrote from my personal experience, and I'm going to read so you don't have to. What is the family black sheep? There's one in every family. You may know him or her as the black sheep of the family. You are perceived and treated differently by both family and friends. Being the black sheep more often than not, I should have said, is seen out of the normal. You're a rebel. You're a nonconformist. You're consistently swimming against the current when dealing with family and friends. And what that means is, with your thoughts, your ideas, you think differently. You are different. You're not like everyone else just going along to get along. You will be labeled a black sheep. Moving right along, in that same frame of mind, I wrote that family gatherings can be particularly challenging for the black sheep. Looking back across my life, I could be with someone, we're having a great conversation. When other people come, it switches. The energy switch, and I get the reminder that, hey, you the black sheep. We were just having a great conversation. I was agreeing with everything you were saying. It was great, but other people's around now, so I can't say that I agree with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to begin to be indifferent to you so you are reminded who you are. Now, as I mentioned in the opening monologue, it takes years to figure out you're the black sheep. There is stages to figuring out you're the black sheep in the office. You're the black sheep in a fraternity. You're the black sheep in the lodge. You're the black sheep on the team. It happens in every walk of life. Often your ideas, beliefs, and choices are met with skepticism, criticism, or outright dismissal. I received that from my filmmaking skills. Listen, everyone in my family, and I hope y'all listen, I love every one of y'all, but the truth is the truth. Everyone knows in my family, I'm the one. I'm the most talented. 2-time college dropout in 2 different states, but yet and still I figured out how to do everything that you see before you and hear before you now. Right? Everyone that's close to me see my skill sets, but never did I receive, wow, that is great, Walt Diddy. From 1 or 2 family members, but like I said, it have to be one-on-one. In the crowd, never. Your family may struggle to understand or accept your unique perspectives, your unconventional lifestyle. Maybe you're a hipster. Whatever it is that makes you uniquely you and different and stand out. When you walk in the room, your light shines. Don't think that person is always going to be labeled popular in his family or accepted. He or she is often the black sheep. This episode of Sigma Lifestyle is sponsored by Sipnutri.com. If you want to look your absolute best, head on over to the website and get the very best in collagen products. This is a super drink, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to keep you looking young, feeling stronger, and you're going to have the energy that a kid has. These wonderful products can be found at www.sipnutri.com. Now on with the show. Moving right along, as you can see, if you can see on screen, there's a video where I'm kind of going over some of the things and the qualities of a black sheep. Here's something else to know. The treatment you receive from family, the treatment you receive from friends can also be influenced by your black sheep status. I know for a fact, I moved away, right? from a rural town, worked my way up through Walmart distribution centers, started loading trucks. Flash forward about 8 years later, I made 70 grand running a transportation office in Fontana, California. Never was I congratulated with that. Never. If family were to tell a story about me, it's always going to be something negative. If they talk about the great things that I've done, I've never heard it. That is the prototypical black sheep. I've heard many stories when I'm sitting there, but it's always something negative I did. Do you remember when you did X, Y, and Z? You're a black sheep. For many years, I did not listen to the famous quote by Maya Angelou, who says, when people tell you who they are, believe them. I now believe you. 5 ways to embrace being the family black sheep. Number 1, and this is from personal experience, ladies and gentlemen, I am not that special. So if it worked for me, perhaps, and I'm going to say perhaps it works for you. If not, throw it away. First up is acceptance and self-love. If you're a black sheep and you know it, be honest like I had to be. Self-love is very hard when your ideas are getting shot down. You're not getting the support. You watching others and your family get put in a position that's less than you. And what do I mean less than you? I can have family members that's got felonies, dope boys or whatever, celebrate it. But yet and still, when they're telling the stories, you never hear those stories. There's that one black sheep that everyone thinks for the rest of their life, their accomplishments or whatever they're doing in life, when you're doing less or fail down, they always want to feel better. Even if you're at the top of your game, they're going to remember you at your lowest moments and when you had nothing. You're going to get that reminder. The black sheep stain never comes off. It never comes off. Next up on our list, ladies and gentlemen, is setting boundaries. I find that I love my family more from a long, long distance, aka 12,000 miles away. If that sounds like you, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, stay with me. Set boundaries. That is my new boundaries. I love my family. I have no resentment against anyone. I know what the hell happened to me, but I'm loving y'all from a distance. The next time they see me, my mama, my brother, or I will be dead because I have set strong boundaries. I have strong boundaries online. You're not going to see me in this gender war. I'm not going to be on panels arguing, bickering, having senseless conversations because I've wasted too many years of my life before I knew I was the black sheep. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, next up is seeking support outside the family. That goes just with what I just said. Here I am in Bangkok, Thailand. Every time I come around and I've walked around these soys and Dindang so long, they wave at me, interest in me. See me out with my camera, offer to help. If you need this, let me know. I like you. You respect us. You respect Thailand. I know a lot of words now because I go to Thai language school. Swadika. And I'm growing as a person. So seek support outside the family. Seek support outside the family. I've tell people all the time on this show, if you're not getting the support and the encouragement you need, and you live in North Carolina, move to Florida. You live in Florida, move to Texas. You live in Texas, move to California. And you watch how strangers will embrace you and you will finally get the reciprocation of the energy that you put out that's positive, creative, it comes back. So the next on our list is seeking support outside the family. I strongly suggest that. It worked for me. It can work for you. And this is very important, so I highlight it. This episode of Sigma Lifestyle is powered by Healthy Male. This is the one-stop shop for everything that a man needs for his vitality, hair loss treatments, and a lot of other things that's gonna make you feel like a tiger again. Come on over to www.healthymale.com for all the supplements you need to get your vitality, hair loss, and feeling like the man you used to be. Embracing personal growth. As soon as you finally figured out you're the black sheep, or if you know and you feel that you can't do anything about it, yes, you can. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, you can. It's called personal growth. You have the power to think the thoughts that you want to think. You have the power to separate yourself. Black sheep, you're the one. You're the one in the family that can break generational curses. You are the one. So embrace personal growth. Think back to a kid when they were suppressing your creativity, the hobbies that you worked on, and go back. Be a kid again. Walt Diddy 46, but he feel 15 sometimes. I'm in the gym showing them how to get it done every day. Help somebody, help somebody, help somebody. The great Les Brown told you that. What you put out in the universe, you will finally get back. So it's very important to embrace personal growth. As a black sheep, your journey is not just about acceptance, but about personal growth. You've been through too much. You now know who you are. You now know the stain is on you for life. There's nothing that you can do. You can have $100 million, get a Pulitzer Prize. President Biden can call you over to the White House and spit shine your sneakers, and they still going to look at you as they did when you were the black sheep little kid. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned embracing personal growth. How about forgiveness and empathy? Check this out. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that can free you from the burdens of resentment and anger. Understand that everyone has their own strategies and intentions, including your family members. So what the first person that needs to be forgiven is yourself. Forgive yourself for all the times that you felt bad. You thought it was you. Forgive yourself for all the times that you felt a little depressed and you felt less than, unworthy, because you were not getting the support that you deserved. Forgive yourself for chasing after being a codependent, forcing yourself on people that really wanted you around to remind you that they're better than you. Forgive yourself. Then forgive all the people that let you down, and power this conversation and move the hell on. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, the path forward for the family black sheep. What could that be? Embracing your role as the black sheep empowers you to forge your own path. So what we do is surround ourselves with individuals who appreciate and celebrate your uniqueness. What I want you to remember is, by staying true to yourself, that's something that I learned, and I was late to the party. Don't be late to the party, black sheep, by not staying true to yourself. You need to set healthy boundaries. If you need to do it like I do and you got the money, you better run for it. That's what I did. This episode is sponsored by WaltDiddy.com, home of the Sigma lifestyle. When you come to the blog, you will find a lot of information about the Sigma male, fitness, mental health, and relationships. Head on over to www.waltdiddy.com, home of the Sigma lifestyle, and you will learn that the Sigma lifestyle is pure freedom. Now, on with the show. Listen, I hope that made sense to you. If you are a black sheep, I'm sending out positive energy to you right now that you need to remind yourself that you're worthy, you're adequate. Don't wait to be celebrated for what you do. Just keep doing it. Stay persistent. Stay on your task. Stay on your mission. And don't forget that you are special. You're more than enough. Survive and then thrive, black sheep, because you are the one. As mentioned, you are listening to Sigma Life Hats. I am your host, Walt Diddy, and I just told you, black sheep, how powerful you are. Now go out and prove it.